It's going to be an A take, as you talked about, though the spike might be a bit of a distraction. It's the hands of Poised. He's accompanying Superman all the way on the other side of the map. First kill is going to come in. TSM doubling up on these numbers, continuing to pay dividends on this first pistol round. It's going to leave the 2 remaining members of Rise to try and take B site all on their lonesome. Now, while we say that, it's Bang to defend against the push that'll come on in. Wardell, he's called in action, and from above manages to take out Poise, leaving Superman in a 1v4. He's done for. Everybody's still alive, by the way. And with the exception of Shanks having taken some damage earlier on, nobody was really in a bad spot. Leviathan once again starts the killing. He'd done that in the second round. He'll do it again this time. Sabrosa's at his side. 2 down, 4 Rye. They'll continue to fall. Another for Leviathan, but Neptune is there to stop them. Out goes one of those paint shells, but it's him in a 1v3, and they collapse on him. TSM have the post plant perfectly in their clutches, and they'll go up 3-0. Perfectly placed. Bang will have to contend against all of them. He's blind, gunned down by Shanks, and now Rise will continue their assault towards Heaven. Another Bang will go out. Sabros is the one to deal with that. Shanks has the control that he wants up top in Heaven, while the rest of the team is wiping out TSM. Wardell and Leviathan in a do-or-die situation, looking to try to maintain and extend this perfect streak that they're on of 4 rounds. 30 seconds remaining, and the control that Rise has is good. Third time's a charm in this post plant right now, but, well, it's dire for TSM. Leviathan's been hitting his shots all throughout. One on the retake. We'll look for more. Side by side with that ice wall. He's going to have to swing, and he misses. There's 2 different eyes from Rise looking at that one spot.
Gives them a lot more, I guess you could say, of a crossfire potential on site, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to go ahead and ult in.
Oh no, a bit of a misplay there from Neptune. TSM hits their marks twice in a row. Shanks trades 1 back. Sabrosa up top has a potential second. Wardell's the one credited with that one, and Superman very quickly in a 1v4. It's a quick push from Rise, but unfortunately it doesn't go anywhere, and Superman's just got way too many targets. And there you go, final 30 seconds. Ice wall will go up, and they'll now go to charge on in. Seeker's tossed out from Sabrosa. Flash popping. Oh, can't connect. Oh no! Derek is the better one in that duel, but Bang is there for insurance. 2 big kills traded off. Supermen, Shanks, they're in the site, and they'll need to get that spike down. They're running out of time. Are they going to be able to do it? Poised? Well, it seems like he will. With just 7 seconds left, the utility usage and then the objective play from Rise is good. A 3v3. The divide is up. Supermen playing off of it. Need we remind you that you can't hear anything on either side. The positioning right now that we see out of Superman and Poised, depending on where the re-entry comes from TSM, they can potentially capitalize in the midst of the smoke. Wardell takes down 1. He's done for. Superman picks up his 3rd kill, and Leviathan will need to play the hero. Does he have information? Spike is getting close to the point of no return, but no, it's Shanks from the back with the operator. Towards B, and right under their noses, they were baited out. Neptune will now try to hold. Nice shot from Wardell to try and retake from defender spawn. He's going to have to do a little bit more work with that operator. It's a 3v4 right now, favoring Rise. Poised could take them down. He'll continue to narrow the numbers, and there they all go. Everybody from TSM. Seconds left until they can get that spike down, which might be some cause for concern from them. Wardell now will see the push come in, though. No more patience for Rise. They decide to take action, and it's Hayes to mow them all down. Neptune trades back, but still TSM, unfortunately for their fans, they're trailing in numbers. Missed opportunity from Wardell as he'll now retreat. And spamming right through the smoke in front of screens is Superman. They've got control of the site, so with that, Rise will try to get the spike down. Eric now stopping Vent's play with that ice wall going out, and his attention is over towards screens. Does TSM still have a numbers advantage on this one? But they'll have to do what they've done a couple times thus far, which is successfully retake. Their numbers advantage continues to grow. Leviathan finds 1. Neptune and Wardell inches away from coming to blows. The smoke will clear. Wardell sees him, tags him, takes him out. Superman in a 1v4, a 1v3, 1v2. No, it's a 1v3 that becomes a 3v0. Well, they decided to do a shoe at this time and go for broke. Unfortunately for them, TSM read them like a book. Has Sabrosa's position been spotted, by the way? A pop flash is going to go out, and like that, Hazed and Banger down for the count. Sabrosa's missed an opportunity, so instead he'll be posted up on Heaven. He's got the attention of Derek. Shanks turning around. Wardell's good on these shots, and he'll continue to hit them as much as he wants. Spike gets planted, a 3v2 for TSM. Once again, another post-plant situation. Ultimates will come out. The divide from Superman will try to stop them as a heal from Derek comes in. Superman now creeping up a little bit more. He's going to need to watch left and the right. Doesn't understand where they're playing in hell. He might turn his back to it. Out goes a flash. Sabrosa connects. A bit of missed aim, but he'll end up outdueling Superman. Leaving Derek in a 1v3. A beautiful shot, but Sabrosa shuts him down. So we continue onward. Nice shot from Wardell. Okay, immediately back away, soaring through the sky, but the classic is out. And that's like a clay pigeon. TSM right now sweeping through this Rise take, as now the final 2 members of Rise will head up to heaven. Sabroz is up there, though. He can shut you down very effectively. Cage goes, spraying through it, a flawless to end the first half. Possibly. It's going to be Derek right now in a 1v5. What can he be able to pull off? A nice kill for him, but no, that's all she wrote.
Rotate, though. As you can see, he's just coming through defender spawn, heading up to B heaven. So he's got that position in the bag now. Oh, here comes the Trailblazer from Zeroza, and he's going to get Superman, who actually overextended, which again prompts yet another rotate from Rise.
And very quickly, based off of that, TSM will try to take control from above. Shanks, one flash out. He gets a kill, but then it's immediately done for and traded right back. Poise, though, down below. He's the hero for this team, playing off of his cage. Turns around. Beautiful shot from Hazed. Poise down, Neptune down, and it's Derek in a 1v2. It was going well for Rise as they had the control of the B site. Derek now from above. He's the high ground. Is it going to work? Nice shot, and he's going for 2. He'll get them both. Wardell will wait and watch for the link in the connector. That's where Shanks is playing from. He gets gunned down by Bang. Wardell finds one of his own, but Poise strikes back on this site. Boy, oh boy, the Cypher play has been so strong. He's got the bad angle on that one, though. Hazed ends up winning out on the duel, and he'll try to cut off a push from spawn. Leviathan still playing in mid. Wardell with only 4 seconds left gets that spike down. Derek peeks around. Superman's on that one as well. Wardell has 2 targets, can't connect. Leviathan in a 1v2 post-plant. Setting onto the spike. He sees some shots through the wall. He'll have to swing right onto Superman, but no! Rise really like this half. Him an inch at all. Sucked into that gravity well, though. Neptune is 0 for 3 with the showstopper so far, but at least he's doing some spacing and possibly trying to act as aerial denial. Neptune, no gun in hand is good enough if the explosives aren't. TSM, though, take the lead in the gunfights. Leviathan and Hayes, the 2 credited with that. Neptune shot down, 1 for Shanks. But it's Shanks now against the world in the 1v3. We'll wait to see if Wardell's going to move as the spike goes down. Ooh, he's got a lot that he needs to do. I don't know if they've heard his spot, but Wardell knows exactly where he is. And TSM's going to take that one. Serves me correctly.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's not like an ultimate that's sitting, waiting on the board. In terms of ult abilities, Rise right now has the commanding lead in that one, but an answer back as 2 of TSM's guns now find their marks. Poised still inside of the cage, trying to fire away on Leviathan. Can't do it. Bang credited with that kill. The retake onto the site from above from Rise not working out. Shanks with 1 kill. Bang finds his 3rd. Derek, though, 1 of his own. Spike is planted, so the clock will now start to tick away, and Derek will have to find the tiny bit of HP that Bang has. Sabroza will try to get to him. Bad target prioritization.
I mean, it's not working. It's just, it could be easier, I guess is the way to put it.
Over the last 4 rounds, it seems like TSM have abandoned that A-tag. Oh, Neptune! How about an explosive entrance to him in B main? Sabroza will try to keep his team in this one, and it looked like he was able to do a successful enough job, but Derek will blunt that momentum. Wardell from above, you know how deadly he can be. Subbed down! A beautiful shot from him, and 2 to follow. It's Sabroza now to equal things. 2v2. Sight control and spike in hand. This works well for TSM. Flash is going to go up. They know that the entry from Rise will come from heaven. At least they assume one of which. No. Shanks had shot that forward, and now we'll try to go through main. I don't know if he'll be able to make it there in time. Yes, he does. He's on the ice wall, which will disappear. Trailblazer goes out. Wardell sees that. Rise know this is do or die. It'll be match point. They trade. Poised versus Hazed. Who can do it? Intel for Hazed. And it's going to be match point for TSM.
Got 2 people in B heaven, and even actually a 3rd now. Here come the Seekers, though, on the entry, and, well, it's actually going to work for Rise as they get aggressive. Knowing that they have the weapon disadvantage, they're going to try and get close, and they do. 2 kills early on the engagement, and, oh, will it work this time? The answer is no! 0 for 4 for Neptune as TSM start rallying back. They are going to put themselves in a 2 versus 2, but look at this. You've got Poised and Superman with relatively high HP, and now got 1 rifle in the hands of Superman. Poised able to get Leviathan, and there's the 2nd for Rise. Easy defuse of that spike.
TSM often favoring that B site. Now their attention goes towards A, and they're gonna have to run into the judge in the hands of Derek, who's good enough for 1 before the divide goes up to cut them off. Just a little bit too far behind. Shanks isn't, though. He's quick onto the beat. He's blinded himself. Wardell's there with the knives. Sabroza on the flank. He's up in heaven. Spotted by the cam. Out goes a flash. Doesn't hit its target that it wants. It's a 3v3. The spike is going to need to go down. You've got 10 seconds left to pull this off. Matches on the line for TSM. Rise are going to try to stop this. A neural theft goes out. Wardell still with the knives. He misses. Poisons the hero. Neptune shuts it down. Save here and then all in on round number 24, which means that you're correct. Rise should walk away with this victory. Neptune blinded from above, but oh my! Frenzy in hand. Hazed will make him pay. Superman and Derek collapse on it. A second for Hazed. TSM finding the kills they need. Hazed is still up. Leviathan gets a pick of his own. Wardell doesn't see one to the right. Shanks is above. Down on the ropes. He'll go. It's strangely a 2v2. Wardell trying to land his shots, and he manages to outduel him. Poised is there, though, and it's Leviathan and Poised in a 1v1. Spike is down. He's got intel. Amidst this Viper's pit, Leviathan is trying to spray away as best as he can. Poise is at full HP. He still has some intel on this Spike, playing it on a very narrow line of sight. He knows! But Leviathan knows as well, and the save works for TSM. Missed a shot at Berlin, so either of these teams, it's a huge deal. So, a very pivotal map.
Look at this aggressive mid play, and they're going to get firm B control, but they're wrapping it over to C, and it's working out until Neptune shut down Bang. Good job there to Neptune, managing to get that stopping kill. The plant is going down here for Rise, and the aggressive play there is not going to work out great for TSM as Rise get the control that they wanted.
Yeah, now they can hold all these positions and immediately fall right back and just play off of the sound, play off of the time, and wait for TSM to be the ones to get aggressive now. It'll be Wardell creeping up from Link. Superman trying to get intel off of this and continuously dancing around the corner. They're on the spike right now, so you're going to have to hurry. Sabrosa's got it over halfway. Shanks is there, and they get him at the last second. No question. It's a fake. They break in. Utility goes out, and instead they're going to head towards C. Wardell sees you. That's one, but there's a second, and he goes for both. But it's Superman to fall this time. Bang is the crossfire on Shanks. TSM fighting back. Everybody falling down. And Poised will get swept.
Might be why they're so much better on the defense.
Shanks will go right in. Down goes Sabrosa. Up he goes. Down drops Leviathan. More control for Rise as they sweep through this A site up into heaven. The knife still available for him. Looking for more picks. They need to satisfy the bloodlust of Shanks as the spike goes down, and Rise, just like that, with those two very early picks, will stop TSM in their tracks. A third kill for Shanks now. He's got two more to find if he wants to collect them all. Will he be able to contest with Wardell and Bang? That's the real question. Wardell is miles away, and a confrontation between him and Shanks seems very unlikely. So somebody else from Rise is going to be the one to do that. Wardell takes down Poised. Are there more coming? Will you test this man's endurance? His reflexes? No. Instead, Wardell and Bang are once again situated for the save. But oh my goodness, here he comes. Cue the Jaws music. Shanks wants an ace. He can taste it. Two to find, just to his left. Shanks, you gotta look the other way, but Bang says no thank you. He's down for the count. TSM just chipping away at Rise, but it doesn't matter. They're miles away from the spike, and the round will go to Rise. Phoenix. Derek now watching to see if somebody's gonna come around on the flank. TSM's assault will come from over towards spawn. Derek pivots, crushes it. Haze, down goes Wardell. Bang will follow, and TSM are just being utterly annihilated by Rise. It's down two bodies, and that's not where they want to be. They've still got plenty of time, though. There's just about a minute left, and Leviathan gets spotted. Neptune, his second kill. And Rise, their sights are now set over on C. Missed from Shanks. Bang, two! A third not in the cards. Derek says no thank you. A third for Neptune pops up, though, and boy, oh boy, this is a close round. Sabrosa will have to do it all. A 1v2, spike being planted. Sabrosa just tossing out utility. He's gonna be blinded. No. Down goes Derek. A 1v1, spike planted against Superman. There go the Seekers, and now a flash to follow from Sabrosa. Will Superman be blinded? Doesn't appear so. We'll have to jiggle around the corner as these two men will stand up against each other. Sabrosa, an amazing hero play. Wardell is the one there with Operator in hand to potentially shut them down. The Owl Dart spots him, and he's revealed, so he'll have to fall off. That will concede C. It's going to leave the Phoenix in a position to try and do some damage. And oh my, it's an absolute calamity as ultimates are coming out. Derek trying to stop and advance towards the site. Spike is in hands. On the flank is Hazed. He doesn't want to deal with the tripwire. Derek shuts him down. Derek could look for a second now. Sabrosa, the hero from the previous round, in close against the Sova, but it's Sabrosa to win it again. This magic carries over from round to round. Spike goes down, so TSM right now in a 3v4. They know that they've got the odds against them. Once again, another round in Haven. Be characterized by what happens in the post plant. Shanks, though, revealed Missed a shot on the operator. Sabrosa trying to make noise. Poise stops him in his tracks. Unfortunately for TSM, it looks like the magic from the previous round has ran out, but as I say that, Bang makes me eat my words. The caster curse pops right up. Superman will watch the divide fall, but oh my goodness! Leviathan clutches it out. But for a period of time and then preyed upon by TSM. Shanks falls, Bang down. That's what you look at, and neither any utility. Nice trigger discipline from Sabrosa! He can't drag on to the third, but 2 is good enough. It'll continue to give an advantage to TSM as they find themselves in a 3v2 with a minute left in the round.
The aggression there from Sabrosa. Just what the doctor ordered. But look at this. Rise is turned around. Neptune's trying to take C control, and he's gonna stun his opponent. Leviathan spotted, and Neptune also gets the engagement on Hayes coming from Garage. Neptune has firm control of C at this point, but Leviathan peeking wide, and Rise will manage to bring this to a 1v1. Beautiful stuff from Neptune. He doesn't know that Wardell is up, but he's got the operator in hand, so Wardell can't take an aggressive fight. As he jumps around the corner, though, Neptune spots Wardell, and he can't land enough shots. We need to get it down, though, before TSM fully rotates.
Hayes is the only one that's been picked off so far, as this is the final round of this very first half. More of those stars are going to go up. Leviathan, a shock dart, works effectively onto Shanks. He didn't have a ton of HP, though, so there wasn't much left to be done. Spike planted, so the retake will come in for TSM, looking to extend their lead. Rise, they want to tie this first half. A very narrow gap being used and abused by Neptune, but he's not able to capitalize on it at all. So instead, the ults come out, and it's a sweep right through as Rise Nation look to retake from TSM. Leviathan will need to be the hero, and he'll walk right into Poise. Down he goes. Leviathan looking for more. He's got 2 to find. Down by Hell. You're playing that angle, but you looked the wrong way. Neptune says, nope. Enjoy your lead for the 1 round. You had it, because we're going to hit the reset button. So TSM have that opening pick. Can they do much with it? They'll try to capitalize. Bang, Spike in hand, going for it, but there's not enough coverage. Superman exploits it with 2 big kills. Hazed and Bang can't contend. Wardell gets out of dodge as quickly as he can. That poor coverage by TSM allows Rise to walk right in and take full advantage of it. The negligence could potentially hurt them, and now they'll have to retrieve the Spike in the middle of the B site. The Lion's dead, if you want to call it that. Rise have the control that they want. Shanks can't hit his shots, though. That's an unfortunate story for him so far. The blinds come in, trading out from both teams. Wardell a big kill. Leviathan one of his own. Superman gets 4 kills. He'll need to find the 5th in Leviathan. Spike in hand. He can't plant. He knows he's past the point of no return. An ace to start the second half for Superman, and Rise take the lead. Spike is once again in the midst of the site. The Lion's Den through the smoke. It's Neptune to capitalize. Wardell falls. TSM are just running headfirst into every bit of danger. There's no scouting being done for them, and none of it being particularly effective. A 5v3 for Rise, as there's still time left to turn this one around. Neptune gets quite aggressive. Maybe a bit too aggressive. Shanks, though, on the flank, managing to punish TSM, and it's Leviathan in a 1v5. It's a 1v4. No flawless available for Rise, but surely they'll still walk away with the round. Tell in the window, and they were able to scout out where exactly Rise is. So TSM, they think they've got a clear line of sight right on in, but no, not like this. Poised from above, that crow's nest overlooking the site. Down one goes. It will be a retake, though. Damage done from the shock dart. Sabrosa's there, catches 1. Shanks not able to do much from sewers. So TSM trying to lock them out, and the scramble from Rise will come from their spawn. And they've only got limited ways in. A nice flash, though, and this is really Neptune's and just Superman taking advantage. But Sabrosa, he's in the office, and he's just checking everybody out. Notably to win map number 1. So it's entirely possible that they make something work with this. There's going to be a lockdown coming in from TSM, but they lose Wardell yet again. He's the opening death for the team. Not exactly what you need. Leviathan falls next. Rise looking to push on to map point. And will back away. And there goes the Killjoy. The detainment doesn't work. Nobody caught in it. Spike goes down, though. So Rise will need to retake. They have the numbers advantage, and they're all going to go from the same area. Sabrosa's just a couple seconds off of the beat. Derek is there. Sabrosa falls. Hayes takes one down. That's Derek, but they swing appropriately. Bang will need to collect, but he can't do anything. They might be stuck on the gravity well, but it doesn't really matter because there's still so many of them left. Rise shut the door on a TSM comeback after the spike goes down, and only 45 seconds will separate us from potentially a third map. If you're a fan of Rise, that's what you're going to be cheering for. The divide goes out. That's Superman to expend that. He's been great with his weaponry. Utility will need to be equally as good. And there you go. He and Neptune's just putting in good work. He's got the pistol out now. The classic, but he's completely blind. Leviathan takes his turn on that one. Poised spraying on through. It's all on the shoulders of Leviathan, one of the youngest members of TSM, and he's got a lot of work to be done that he will have to wait to do. Spike not down just yet. Looking just over Tetris. Leviathan will try to light up with that frenzy. Long range, not exactly the shots that he can hit. Shanks leads off the killing. Down goes Hayes. Hayes has been having a rough day so far, and he might be a difference maker for TSM if he can find his footing. TSM, though, the rest of the team capable of finding theirs. 2 kills answered back by Poised, so it's a 3v3. Poised taking some damage in the process. They're going to sit on top of that spike. Sage of Sabrosa's blinded. Neptune wrapping around. 2 big kills for Neptune. He's been the savior of Rise for so long. Wardell will have to do his part, but Neptune's 3-piece will seal the deal. You hear the knives get pulled out. Down he goes. Wardell's got the utility. He's got the ultimate, and that's a nice shot from him. So is Shanks being dead and done for. Another for Wardell. He's been the bright spot so far for TSM through these but young 2 rounds. Wardell on 11 HP will try to be guided in by the Seekers. Leviathan leading the way as Shock Dart goes out, and then obscured by the Viper wall. Wardell will continue to take up space with the rest of TSM all around him. A's the first to die from TSM. 3rd round in a row. Wardell shut down by Derek. Aries in. It's got so much ammunition. He can continue to do some damage. Neptune next one up. Doesn't look to the left. Sabrosa punishes him for that. And Superman in a 1v2. He'll spend out his utility. Possibly stop the plant from going down? No, he won't. Spike successfully, and now Superman will watch the caves where the final 2 members of TSM have retreated to. No information for him, though. So Superman wants to keep this streak alive. It's been roughly 40 minutes, if not longer, since TSM successfully won a round against Rise, and it seems almost certain at this point that that streak will break. Crossfire held, an impossible task. That's the Devil's Split right in front of Superman. We'll try to bait one of them out, maybe isolate them. Leviathan will swing first. That's the intel that Superman needed. He'll go right back on it as they'll fire away through it. But oh no, the utility missed! Superman able to do some damage. It's at halfway. He doesn't know where the other is. He's blinded and he misses the cross from Sabrosa. Back on he'll go. He sees Sabrosa and he'll get it! Does he have time for the spike? No! Oh my, so close for Superman!
We're just on the precipice.
And they're lined up at doors right now. It's Hazed again, falls the wrong way, but Derek goes next. Poise tries to save the round for his team, still playing off of that same spot. He's going to get swamped right now as TSM isolate. They continue to push in, but for Rise, they trickle in one by one, and they're successful on these trades, but they're not doing any real damage. They're just trading out one by one. Now quarterbacking the spike, going down from Sabrosa. It's the operator in hand by Wardell, looking in one direction. 2v3 for them. I'm working against the team of Rise as the defense tries to do what they can, and Superman will find Wardell, leaving Sabrosa in a 1v3, make it 0v3. Looking for that default plant spot that's been going down right next to the back pyramid. But beautiful shot from Shanks. Hawk talked about how the only one really hopping was Wardell, but now he can finally maybe meet his match. We'll take a look and see. Leviathan and Bang down for the count. They're on the mat. Lockdown does nothing. TSM will have to reset at some point as they will struggle to push in, but nice bullet pen shot and a kill onto Poised. Sabrosa gets a pick, alleviating some of the presence that you saw from the defenders. Neptune answers back on the Hazed, lasting a lot longer than he usually has. Derek also takes out Sabrosa, and it's Wardell in a 1v4. A great player, no doubt, but this might be too much of a heady task for him as there's 4 targets.
Neptune is in prime location to flank 2 of these players coming out of elbow.
Oh no.
It's all about the timing and where they look. Oh, that's about as bad as it could have gone for TSM. Well done to Neptune. Right time, right place, and the guiding light gets him a 3rd.
Expecting somebody to push, possibly a late flank. Wardell instead will scout it out, and with 15 seconds left, you have to be a little bit quicker than that. And Wardell needs to be a little bit more accurate than that as well. Superman playing around the pillar inside of B. Entirely possible that TSM can win this. But slowly but surely, that light is fading for them. Bright spot, though. As 2 big kills from TSM come in. First Haze, Sabrosa joins in. Leviathan has control looking towards pyramids. He's not too far off of Sabrosa. Out goes a blind, capitalized, and Poised is down for the count. They're sweeping right through and just crushing Rise. Superman and Shanks, will you retake? Where are you going to go? Superman's going to walk right into the waiting arms of Haze unless he looks the right way. Superman hits his shots like he's been doing so far today. Spike goes down. There's one for Shanks. This is eminently more winnable than it was just seconds ago. Knives come out from Shanks. Leviathan says, no thank you, no retake. This time, Superman is the Viper in a 1v3. So far, Rise have been in the driver's seat. First half is almost done. Leviathan wanders right into Superman's waiting arms. Operator in front of him, but he says no thank you. Instead, he'll go up top. Bang's in the cave. He's not going to move a muscle. Trailblazer goes out. It hits Superman. There goes the Viper Bite. On to Sabrosa. Is he doing any damage? No, Sabrosa just avoiding it for now. He'll go on it. Astra trying to pull him in.
Much less opportunity for Rise to make that retake happen. And even despite that, Rise almost did. Not so. Early engagement, though, in this round is Hayes will get the lead-off kill, traded immediately by Shanks with that operator on bridge. And you still got Derek up close on these pyramids. He's missing his shots, though, and Leviathan won't. A 3 versus 3 after the initial engagement, and down goes the Viper's pit.
Two big pieces of utility right there. Bang lines him up, but Shanks says, not today, boyo. One shot from the operator downs him, 3 more available for the Jet. All that utility being expended. Spike has still not been planted. It's in the very capable hands of Leviathan with Wardell not too far off. There we go. Telltale sign.
Spike planted.
Wardell misses his shot against Shanks. All 3 kills so far in Shanks' hands, and he and Wardell in a fight to the death. Down below he goes. Wardell's better than him. He's got the Vandal in hand. Superman in a 1v2 now. You have to be very careful about this one. Can't necessarily see where they are. Wardell's position over by bridge, likely known, called out. Rise don't want to lose their grip on this first half and let TSM any closer than they need to be.
One enemy
Wardell up top. Nice shot from Superman, but he's running out of time. It's do or die now. You got to get in. You got to grab on that spike. There you go. Pre-fire from Leviathan. Superman has no intel, though. Deteriorating slowly but surely. The Viper's Nest falls, and he gets right back on it. His HP coming back. Leviathan moves over, and he wins the duel. Well, the comeback is beginning for TSM. It might have been a little bit after they took their time out, but they've certainly settled themselves down, and they've been able to isolate some of the players from Rise. Very well done after Shanks had gone on that reign of terror. They pushed him off. Now it's poised to be the one to deal with this. TSM favoring this A site and finding a lot of success recently. It will continue as they just sweep right through the site. Neural Theft comes out. You got to use it or you lose it, as the first half is basically done. Shanks picks up 1 immediately out of the way. 2 for him, trying to get concussed as Bang knows that he's got to win this fight. It's a 2v2. What was TSM having the upper hand has very quickly gone away, evaporated. It's dried up right in front of their very eyes. Leviathan gets 1, and Shanks will need to be the hero. He pulls out the knives, and up he goes, but you're looking in the wrong direction. Get away from it. It's you and Bang in a 1v1. TSM know they need to win this round, and Shanks gets shut down by Bang.
Bit of a scratch there on Superman. Long range fight here for Hayes. And another long range for Neptune and Wardell, but Neptune is the better in that heads-up gunfight.
Oh, you're going to try to outduel Neptune, who I would argue probably the best shot in the server at the present moment. The closest contemporary for him, other than Wardell, has been Superman. So you've got your own teammate as the next lethal force. Rise on attack, by the way. They come into the second half with a lead. They'll start off the very first pistol round, not just with a kill on the Wardell. That's a high priority target, but then they'll also get the spike down, and Superman takes out 2 before getting stunned by the Trailblazer and finished off by Sabrosa through the wall. Still an advantage for Rise. Out goes the flash. Doesn't hit poised at all. They know he's there, and Sabrosa will peek around the corner. Poised reaction time, just not good enough. Off you go to aim lab, young friend.
1 enemy
3v2 now, and Shanks will make that a 3v1. Leviathan falls. Sabrosa, who's been good so far, looks the wrong way. Economy for TSM in the next round and imperil them moving forward. And with how close Rise is to match point, that's not ideal. Hayes now will shoot away at the recon dart, but it's a little bit too slow. Cage goes out to try and distract from it, playing around the safety of the pyramid. Derek with that Ares, he loves it so. Bang, obviously, not a fan. TSM in a 2v3. Hayes dropped. Leviathan, last alive. Playing up top. What can he do? Takes out Derek. Nicely done. I'll have to go against the toxic screens. The plant goes down successfully. It's Superman and Poise as they'll manage to get away. Firing from Leviathan. The tracers won't register. He'll be spotted by that turret if he doesn't choose wisely. And he sees the turret. He'll go onto the plant. They know where he is. They're going to have to be quick. Superman sees him. It's a tight angle, but with the Bulldog, he wins the fight. And creeping up to elbow, though, is Superman, and Hayes might just stray right into his line of sight. There you go. Plowed by the Bulldog. And Superman doesn't need to do too much else. He can just continue to back away.
Just man advantage, weaponry advantage, and Rise are still being cautious and still playing together. Patience there just netted them another freebie.
Well, unfortunately for TSM, I'm not entirely certain what they can do to turn this one around after they took that time out, especially when Shanks is hitting shots like that. But Leviathan will peek around. The Marshal gets called out, and down 1 goes. Spike planted as well, but the location of Leviathan given away. Sabrosa was great with that first shot, but he still just has the Sheriff in hand. He's gonna have to do some work. Maybe pick up a weapon. And there's 2 on the ground, surrendered by both Shanks and Poised. Numbers advantage still favors Rise right now, as they're sitting very patiently around the spike, mother henning it almost, not letting anybody get particularly close. Eric will watch one way as Sabrosa will pop on up, taking some damage, peeks around the corner. It's a bullet pen kill. Derek pivots, 3 kills for him on the round, if I do believe.
That's
Wardell's impact as a whole has not been particularly strong as TSM have had their struggles thus far. Neptune trying to capitalize. It's an absolute mess inside of the site. Utility being tossed back and forth. Ultimate's out as well. And people all over the site completely blinded. And who walks away with the lead? But it's Rise. And there's another for them to continue to add. Shanks 2 big kills. They can smell match point. Leviathan often on his own and last alive. He's going to be left to his own vices.
Rise.
Leviathan saved, by the way, so he can toss that Phantom over to Wardell, but Shanks says no thanks. So good so far for Rise. The winner of this matchup has a duel against Xset, and Shanks is making it his own, and all the while, it's none other than the Kansas City Shuffle. You look left while they look right. And TSM will now need to worry about Rise's presence inside a B by pillar, spike going down, and TSM have Hazed and Wardell to contend. This is also a spot at the last chance qualifiers. Rise Nation can taste it. They know it. They're just seconds away. Oh my, but Hazed gets 2. Holy smokes. They still have a fighting chance. It's now a 2v2. Their matchup on the line. And Wardell be the hero. No, Derek takes him down, so Hazed will have to do it all. He's been involved in so many altercations. Completely blind. And the man of the hour, Neptune, sends TSM home. Goodness gracious. Rise will continue their march towards Berlin as they take the series 2-1.